Hola, oi, dzień dobry. My name is Laura Hamman-Ortiz, and I'm an assistant professor of TESOL and bilingual education at URI. I have worked with most of you in previous courses, but for anyone who I haven't met yet, I'm originally from the Chicago area, and I came to the field of TESOL because of my first teaching job in San Antonio, Texas, where I was working with second grade Latinx students, many of whom were learning English as a new language. And it was there that I realized just how important it is for all teachers to know how to scaffold and plan instruction with an eye toward language and culture. Later, when I spent a few years teaching in Santiago, Chile, I became very passionate about bilingual education and have continued to devote most of my research and professional development work to supporting bilingual educators, both in Rhode Island and outside. So that's a little bit about me if we haven't met yet. So here we are, and you are in your final course now of the TESOL Bilingual Dual Language Program. Congratulations. I know it's been a lot of work to get here, and we're so grateful that you've been with us for this long and excited to see you to the finish line. I'm really looking forward to working with you and just wanted to include a few tips and suggestions as you begin this internship course. I recognize that some of you are pre-service teachers, so this will be one of your first experiences spending a lot of time in classrooms working with multilingual learners. Others are in the early years of your teaching career, and some of you have been teaching for many, many years. So regardless of where you are in your own journey as an educator, I encourage you to approach this experience with openness and with ongoing reflection. This is your opportunity to apply what you have learned across all of your TESOL BDL courses. And there will be moments of success, and there will be lessons or activities that don't go exactly as planned. So I encourage you, as you are trying things out in your classroom that you've learned about in this program, take time to reflect upon what's working and what isn't, always keeping your multilingual learners at the center of your planning and your instruction. If you've taken a course with me in the past, you may have heard me say, every teacher is a language teacher. It's something that I believe and always make sure that I share with teachers that I'm working with. So I encourage you with that lens to think about how am I using language to teach this content? How am I expecting my students to use language to engage with this content? What language do my students need to be successful in learning this content? So kind of keep that lens, the language lens on your teaching throughout this semester. And beyond language, I encourage you to think about how you can more fully celebrate and honor the linguistic and cultural strengths that your students are bringing into your classroom every day. Look for places in your curriculum where you can connect to your students, your multilingual learners, funds of knowledge or their lived experiences. Are there places where you can make space for students to bring their home language into the classroom, whether it's to support their learning or to affirm their bilingual identities? And importantly, how can you be an advocate for bilingual and multilingual learners in your school community? So I encourage you to keep all of those things in mind. And to close, I want to echo the words of Dr. Goldie Muhammad and encourage you to seek out ways that you can unearth joy in your teaching. Too often, we don't think about joy as an essential component of teaching and learning, but it is for us as educators, it is for our students. So as you're planning lessons and as you're engaging in teaching over the next few months, I want you to think about how you can bring joy front and center to the classroom and give your students a powerful purpose to learn. So I'll close there. This course is much more student driven than the other TESOL BDL courses that you've taken. So it's up to you to make sure you keep up with assignments and continue to reflect upon the experience. Know that you can get in touch with me at any point throughout the course. You can reach out via email or we can set up a time to Zoom either with just me or with your clinical educator there as well, your clinical supervisor there as well. So please be in touch. I will periodically reach out, but know that you can always set up a time to meet or email me with questions or things as they come up. So with that, I wish you well. I hope you have a wonderful internship experience, a wonderful semester, and I look forward to learning along with you.